Hello everybody, so today I'm reviewing Beast of No Nation. I'm probably going to mess up on people's names right here. So this is directed by Cary Fukunaga, and it's also based on the novel by Uzodinma Iweala. I probably messed up on that completely. But Cary Fukunaga is best known for True Detective Season 1. He's also wrote the screenplay for this, and he's also the cinematographer on this. So this is a story of a drama based on the experience of Agu, a child soldier fighting in the civil war of an unnamed African country. So Idris Elba is the commandant of all these child soldiers, and Attah is Agu, the main child soldier. So Beast of No Nation is going to be a Netflix exclusive film coming out on October 16th. It's not made by them, but they have the distributors of it. They bought it for like 12 million. I know this in America is getting like small releases in cinemas before it comes to Netflix, but there's a few cinemas in America that are boycotting it because of the whole 90-day release of like a film before it gets released on video on demand and stuff. There's all that sort of stuff that's happening in America. But Beast of No Nation is a film that is absolutely incredible. It has a very horrific central story to it and many horrific moments. And Cary Fukunaga, as the cinematographer, he does some absolutely amazing cinematography in this. Now, the whole time I was watching this, he kept doing like these really little tracking shots, and in my head I was thinking, okay, he wasn't the cinematographer of True Detective, but there's that one episode of True Detective of the first season where they have like that 10-15 minute tracking shot where it just goes through the house for ages and goes over fences and stuff. I was thinking, okay, is he going to do a tracking shot like that? There's one moment of this film where there's a tracking shot that goes on for about 5 minutes or so, and it is incredible. It's just going through this house, showing all these events in different rooms happening, showing something horrific that happens in one room. This film doesn't want to like sort of shy away from the really horrific things that do happen, and this is showing sort of it's the real life events that do happen, as there is child soldiers out there, and there is all the horrible things that they are made to do. And the whole time you have this commandant that is just sort of just telling them what you are doing is good and you're going against all these horrible people, and you sort of like, okay, yes, because this child wants to get something because something horrific has happened to him, so he wants to get back all these things happening to him. But it's just, there's something else in this film that twists it even more and makes the commandant this really like horrific character as well. I do not want to spoil anything in this, but this film is, yes, there's a lot of violence in it, and like I've said, many horrific scenes, but there's also a lot of emotion to this film as well, and it's just, it's got like its sort of political messages and all about all the things that are going on in the world, about like trafficking and things. There's all sort of those sort of things in the film. It has a lot of horrific events and story to it, but it's one that is just an incredible film to watch. It is a 2 hour, I think 2 hours and 13 minutes long, but it works. Like, there's some moments where it drags a tiny bit, but it just kept my interest the whole way through, because as it gets more and more on, you have just the cinematography just takes you in completely. There's this one moment where Agu is walking through all these these trenches, and it's just his tracking shot and following him the whole time, and it just looks amazing. This whole film looks absolutely brilliant. I wasn't bored. I guess, like I said, there were some moments that drag, but I was invested in these characters and interested, and like you just want to see good come from what the child soldiers are trying to do. Yes, I know it's something horrific that happens, and it is all true and everything, but it works, and it doesn't want to sort of be like, no, we're not gonna show you all the horrific stuff that happens. It's just like, you know what, we're gonna show you every single thing that happens, because this is really something that happens in the world. And it is brilliant. When it comes to Netflix on October 16th, definitely check it out. It's cool that Netflix are sort of distributing these blockbuster type films now, and this is a really good start for them. I know they've done TV series, and I know they've done like a few films before, but this is a great pick for them to actually properly distribute. And Idris Elba is brilliant in it as a commandant. He's just really sort of the accent that he does in this, it's almost sort of like the Nelson Mandela accent that he did, but his character has all of these really different sides to him, and he's just incredible in his role. And Attah as the Agu is just like some of the sort of young child acting that I've seen in quite some time, and he just brings everything to his character, and all the other child actors that are in this film, they just bring stuff. There's one character called Stryker who doesn't talk but just has so much emotion to him, and you invest in his story as well. This film, like Cary Fukunaga, just knew exactly what he was doing with this film, and I'm excited to see what else he does. Like True Detective was incredible, and he just the cinematography is just brilliant for what he does, and I'm excited to see what he does after this, because True Detective and this both have amazing cinematography and just the brilliant tracking shots that are just so nice to look at and just really, really work and take you in completely. So Beast of No Nation gets a 4 out of 5 from me because of some little things I said where it drags at moments, but it just really did work for me a lot, and beautiful cinematography, amazing performances from everyone in it, and just an incredible film, and one that you all need to check out when it comes to Netflix. So that's my review for today, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.